Hi! So, I don't really know what to vlog about today, so I figured I would take the topic from the paper I'm writing for class, which is called a literacy narrative, and I'm kind of gonna briefly go over how I became a writer. So I know some of you guys are interested in this, I know you follow some of my story time. I figured why not just let you know a little bit of how I got started. I actually hated reading because my parents would try to read to me before bed and I didn't want any parts of it. I wanted to watch another episode of The Wild Thornberrys and that was it. And I remember when I went into first grade I was like, I want to read. By the end of first grade they're going to have taught me how to read and I will be able to and it will be great. And that wasn't the case. I was actually a very slow starter on reading to the point where my mom was actually concerned whether or not I was going to be able to read. Skip over a bunch of stuff to when I started to enjoy writing. It wasn't until 4th grade that I started really writing in my spare time. You see, I had a crush on this kid in my class, and for some reason I thought it was acceptable to write love songs about love in general and my feelings for this kid. This went on for like 2 years, and he knew about it. If I were to see him today, I still feel inclined to apologize to him about that. Skipping ahead a little bit more, in 6th grade I was like, you know what? I'm gonna write a movie. I ended up writing this movie called A Dream Come True about 2 girl best friends go on a field trip and one drinks a glass of lemonade that was bewitched by a witch. And it makes the next handful of her dreams happen in reality. And one of those dreams was that her and her best friends, they had crushes on these celebrity brothers, and they moved into the house that was right in between the 2 girl best friends, and all adventures ensue, and they find the witch that bewitched the lemonade. It was weird. It had a lot of plot holes and immature moments, but I was really proud of it when it was done, and I wrote more worse movies that I will not mention or talk about. Basically from 6th grade on I considered myself a writer. I didn't become a reader until 7th grade when we were assigned a book report, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give Harry Potter another try. The first try was when my 3rd grade teacher read us snippets of, you know, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, however many books you could get through at the end of the day, every day to the end of the year. And I remember we watched The Sorcerer's Stone, and I didn't want any parts of it because I heard there were scary parts, so I sat out in the hallway and they all watched Sorcerer's Stone. And I was like, you know, I'll be brave, I'll come in for the second half, and the friggin' screaming book scared the shit out of me, and I didn't want any parts of Harry Potter for a long time. So it took me till 7th grade, and for some reason I picked up Prisoner of Azkaban and not Sorcerer's Stone. I don't know why I didn't pick up the first one. It still boggles my mind. But I fell in love with it, and I fell in love with literature just because I picked up Harry Potter. And so I kept reading, and I kept writing, and we all know that my reading Harry Potter produced an insane amount of really bad fan fiction that I'm not going to describe because I did it in another video and I uploaded one. My songs didn't get serious until high school when I was like, I should write actual accompaniments, and I did, and it was fun, and I was identified in school as a writer and as a musician, and I still am, and I make the YouTube videos, which is writing to me, at least, you know, for the songs and some of my vlogs. So I'll shut up. That's how I became a writer, really short version, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Peace and love to you all, and I will see you in the near future. Which is how I poems that I really enjoyed moved in, so I figured why not just let you know the little, that is just the act, and after that I, you know,